Alrighty, folks. What we're going to do here is show you how to log on to your online learning portal for your new online classes. Yay! So yeah, what you're going to do is go to a web browser and go up to the address bar. And when you click in there, you're going to type eics.instructure.com. You can see the URL of that up at the top of the screen there. So eics.instructure.com, hit enter. Now, when you hit enter, it's going to be a little bit different for you. You will have to enter your student user ID, which is your student user number or your student account number. So I don't know, 601735 or whatever you happen to be. And then you'll put in your student password, whatever that happens to be. I don't have access to that. I can't reset them. So don't ask. But yeah, so your user ID and your password, once you hit enter here, because I'm already currently logged on in another tab, you can see that up here. And also right there, you will have to enter that information to get to the main home screen. So the home screen is called the dashboard. You can see that here on the left. If you were to click on the courses here on the right, I'll just do that for you. You'll get a window of all the different courses. You can see people that I'm associated with, Miss Victor, Mr. Johnson over at St. Isidore. Here's myself. So there's my second block, or sorry, my third block, social 30. There's my second and fourth block, social 30s. So anyways, you students will have basically a list of, or a group of tiles on here that represent the different courses that you're in right now. So let's say right now you're in social 30, chem 30, and English 30. So you'll see like a social 30, a chem 30, and an English 30. So to go into the course, you're going to simply click it. And at this point, right, it's just kind of a little welcome to you. The big thing that you'll want to look at and get familiar with is down here at the bottom where it says learning modules. So each web page associated with the online course is considered a learning module. So I encourage you, once you get to the main screen of your actual course, scroll down a bit and click learning modules, which I'll do right now. And then a little bit of information. You can read that on your own time. A little bit of information right here as well. Inside this link that says class resources, you'll actually find a copy of our textbook if you need it, if you want it. I'm not sure why you would, but it's there. And then we get right into it. So if you click the first week there where it says intro, the nice thing about Canvas is when you want to move on, instead of having to go back out, what you can do instead is just click the next button. So as it says here, intro, our online journey is pretty simple this week. All you need to do is follow each module one after the other and complete the material contained within. If you have questions, reach out to me, right? So you're just going to click next. And what will load here is the PowerPoint that this is the last thing we're looking at. I know for some of us, and I can just scroll down a bit here. I know that we had gotten through a lot of this. Some other parts of it we hadn't. Please notice, guys, inside of this, there are videos that are actual still active hyperlinks. If you click them, it's going to open a YouTube video. Keep scrolling down, go through this. You'll see a terrible picture there of young men who have been maimed in the factories. Another video you can check out here, just like if it was in a PowerPoint, because it is. Continuing, right? A little bit more video right here. So once you get through that, you'll get to the bottom of the screen. Once you get through all of it, once again, you're just going to click next. And then here you'll have, as you can see, a video, right? Now, I apologize. This first video that I recorded was long. I think I maybe missed you guys. and I still do, to be honest, and I hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, this video ended up being, it was the entire PowerPoint of 16 slides, and it ended up me talking to you for 51 minutes or something like that. So if you just click the thing,
Hey, good morning.
there I am, right? So 50 minutes, sorry, in 1 second. If you want, I suggest you watch it at 1.25 times. It'll take a little bit less time. And again, once you're done that, click next. There's a series of questions related to unions and things like that, right? If you want, if you click the little arrow here up at the top, it opens it as a document in Google Drive. If you want, you can print it, or you can download it, or you can just go through it and write the answers somewhere else. It's totally up to you. I'm not taking them in. We're simply going to talk about them together. I'm just going to close this. Right, so once you get through that, once again, what do? We always click next. And then what I did is I made a video, look, there I am, of me going through the answers to these questions. So just like any video, you're gonna click it. Boom.
Hey guys, what's up?
There it is, right? And then, yeah, click next. And that will bring us to where we should be at this point, which is socialism. Now, if I just go out here to modules, and I believe your view is going to have something very similar to this. When I scroll down, right, that module was right here. Then we get into utopian socialism. There's a PowerPoint video lesson where I discuss it. Frederick Engels, Marx, FDR, New Deal, yada, yada, yada. At the end of all of this, guys, when you get to it, there's a test that you have to take. In order to get the third week content, you have to finish that exam. And you get one opportunity at it, and it will be about 10 multiple choice questions. They get scored right here in Canvas, so you will know your grade as soon as you click submit or done or whatever it is. I haven't done the test yet. My expectation is that you'll be at this test by the end of the week coming up. So that would be, let me just look on the calendar here, like the 29th, somewhere like that. Because if you're not, then you're starting to fall behind. So yeah, I'll have suggested due dates on stuff. I'm still kind of getting my head around all this. Yeah, it said like April 8th or something like that. I might change that date to something earlier. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. And the next week, we're going to start looking at the Soviet Union, right? Once we're done moderate socialism, we need to then move on to more radical versions of socialism. So week 3 will be populated with content, just like what we have in here. Week 4, we'll get to fascism. We'll go through that. Week 5 is going to be the Cold War, civil rights movement, feminism, yada, 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 right? So in total, we have about 10 weeks worth of content that we need to get through. Each week will have a test at the end that you need to complete in order to get to the next section. I also haven't figured out how to do writtens yet, but I will cross that road here soon. But I just wanted to get some content for you guys to be working on so that you're not just sitting at home vaping and sending rainbow vomiting snaps to your friends. So yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I miss you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay socially isolated. I was talking to the mic. I should talk to the camera. Make sure you're observing social isolation. Don't be a dumbass and go outside and hang out with your friends, because even if you don't get sick, you can make somebody else very, very sick, right? If we want to beat this and have a normal life again, people need to listen to what doctors are saying. Stay away from people, right? Don't get into large crowds. All right. Love you guys. And I'll also post, sorry, one more thing. I'll also post office hours here on, or probably on Google Classroom, but also in the announcement section of Canvas. So we're supposed to be giving you guys 2 hours per week so that you are able to ask us questions. Yeah, so I will post all that stuff on Google Classroom as we go forward here as well. All right, take it easy. See you guys. Stay Corona safe.